let's talk about something we can be happy about. Okay. And that's Tyrone Tracy. We got the battle coming up this weekend, guys. The battle for the best rookie running back in the NFL with Tyrone Tracy going against Bucky Irving of the Bucks. And obviously, guys, we know they're not going to be in the field at the same time here. But these two are clearly the best rookie running backs in this league by far.
Big time.
Not even a close second. Not even a close second. And
Nope.
you know what? Bucky Irving was on a lot of people's radar because of what he did in Oregon. Let's be very frank, guys. Tyrone Tracy Jr. came out of nowhere, basically. And I'm not saying nowhere at all. Like, obviously, he played Purdue. People that were big-time college people knew who he was and stuff like that. The average person looking at players in the draft, when Tyrone Tracy Jr. got drafted, had no goddamn clue who he was.
No, he flew under a lot of top 20 radars.
And he didn't make our list at all. We did, 15 or 20 running backs? He didn't
15, I think.
He did not make our list. Bucky Irving did. The guy we'll talk about in a second, who's number 3 in the list, made our list. Tyrone Tracy Jr. did not. So maybe that's a shame on us, as much as we pat ourselves in the back for being right about the quarterbacks the last couple.
Yeah, but there's also there's always at least one or two players that come out of this draft, like big class, that no one expects to be a stud. It comes out and plays great. So kudos for the Giants.
I'm just saying, we got to take our pros with our cons. If we make a mistake, we got to admit it as much as we try to pat ourselves in the back for the pros there. Here's the stats on the year so far. Bucky Irving, 96 rushes, 492 yards. Doesn't have a single 100-yard rushing game, though. He's been consistent 40, 50 yards a game kind of rushing, back. He is splitting carries with White, of course, there in Tampa. 5.1 yard per carry average, 26 first downs, 4 touchdowns, 28 catches, 188 yards, 7 first downs there, and no receiving touchdowns. Tyrone Tracy Jr., 107 rushes, 545 yards. So he's got a little more rushes, a little more yards. He's got 3 100-yard games. He's got a 5.1 yard per carry average, the same exact average. 25 first downs, so just about the same. 3 touchdowns, one difference. That's all splits to 2. The only really big difference in their numbers really is the receiving side. He's got 18 catches, so 10 less catches, but he's got 117 yards on that compared to the 188 with 10 more for Irving there. Only 4 first downs and no touchdowns in receiving. The big difference for me and why I'm going to take Tyrone Tracy in this, and not because of the fact that I'm a Giants fan, we try to stay, a little unbiased as best we can, is Tyrone Tracy Jr. had 29 rushing yards, guys, through 4 weeks.
Yeah.
29. So that means in the last 6 weeks, he's got 516. That's a really, really high average, guys. That's like one of the top averages, in the entire NFL. I gotta look it up even to see now. I've been thinking about looking it up beforehand. I'm curious who has the highest rushing yards per average in the NFL at that point. I gotta look here because it's a career. I don't want career 2024. Stupid Stat Muse. That website is very good though. Every so often, but again, I think in the long term, he's going to be so much better. It's not even funny. So it's just, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am biased. It's still early, but I just look at what he's done in 6 weeks, and the fact that it still beats out what Irving's done in all 10 weeks. That's pretty damn impressive. So let's see here. We got 545 divided 29. So I'm messing up my math here. So 516 divided by 6. That's 86 yards per game. That would put him 4th in the league right now. 4th in the league as a 4th round draft pick. Only behind Saquon, Derrick Henry, and Joe Mixon. That is not too shabby, guys. I'll take that. I don't think any of us even thought that was a possibility we drafted this guy. And if you did, sorry, you're probably BSing. Let's be honest. It was like, oh my God, we just got this kid. He's going to get 100 yards a game like crazy. Like, that's not normal in any way, shape, or form. Most people aren't thinking that. But like I said, I think it's close right now. I think it's close. The big difference is, the pros for Irving is the fact that he's more involved with the pass game. And the pros for Tyrone Tracy is the fact that he had that slow start and still got caught up and overpassed Irving there.
Say he's had a little less than the sample size, but when you look at his with the catches, you're looking at 6.7 yards per catch for Irving, and you look at it at 6.5 for Tracy Jr. So like, really talking a quarter of a yard, give or take. So like, I'm okay with that, especially when you're talking 6 something.
Yeah, so, and you don't pay them to catch the ball. They're both running backs, and they're both legit running backs.
But it also shows you too, like they got hands, and typically when you throw to your running back, it's at either behind or at the line of scrimmage. So these guys are still getting 6 yards.
Yeah. But what's crazy to me is if Tracy continues on the path he's been on the last 6 weeks, he's gonna end up over 1,300 yards, guys. That's pretty goddamn impressive. Not
just for a rookie, just for the general.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be over 1,500 total yards even. Like that's a year that would be a career year for a lot of guys. It's impressive. Now, what's crazy is even the fact that no other rookie back has over 280 yards. These guys are at 500 basically and change.
Yeah.
Only one other rookie, who's Ray Davis, by the way, the kid from Kentucky. We talked about him pre-draft. He's in Buffalo, has over 240 yards. So he's at 239, by the way. He's that close to 240, but I was at 279. He's close to 280. So you have 270 and then 492 and 545. Like literally the number 3, 4, and 5 rushing leaders of rookies or quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. I forget the third one. I think it's Bo Nix, I assume. But yeah, that's pretty crazy how big the difference is. So yeah, I'm going Tracy. Rob, who you got? Who you think's the better of the two?
Oh, definitely Tracy, because you're talking about someone that's played all year compared to someone that's literally played 60% of the games thus far. So if he keeps on pace with what he's done when he's been the starter since Singletary got hurt, like it's obvious, especially when you got Baker Mayfield on center for Irving. So you have to respect the deep throw. You have to be able to respect, some slant plays, some other more plays behind the line of scrimmage compared to playing DJ. Like we just talked about DJ and having to get a bench to the 4th string. There's a reason.
He's a 4th-string safety now.
Yeah, 4th-string safety. Your 4th-string safety is not throwing balls down the field.
Yeah.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please,